What's going on, guys? Flame Horizon here, coming at you with episode 5 of my Fire Emblem Let's Play. If you watched the last episode, we defeated Bosla's bandits, and I forget the area, but it was a hideout in the mountains of Renee. We got 2 new characters in that episode. We should be getting 2 new characters in this episode as well, and it's also going to introduce a new way of attacking. We'll get right into this, so you guys can continue. So we can continue the game together and so you guys know what to do. I'm sorry about last episode though. I had messed with OBS's microphone noise gates and made it so if I talked too quietly it did not pick up my voice. But now I think I have fixed that and everything should be okay and should be in working order. Real quick, we're actually going to manage items, make sure everybody has what they need. You have 2 javelins, you only need 2 javelins. Who here doesn't have a vulnerary that could be one? And Colm has an extra iron lance that he doesn't need. So we'll give that to the supply convoy, I guess. And Ross can go and get the iron axe from here, or the hand axe. And I'm actually going to buy him an axe from here. So, just so he has, everything he needs to attack. He actually doesn't need the hand axe, but I'll give him the iron axe. So he has something that he can use up close that, doesn't have a high chance of missing and whatnot. So we'll actually deposit the hand axe for now. No, I meant to keep the iron axe. Okay, so we're good. I have a cold, by the way. But we're getting on to the next chapter right now. With her bracelet recovered, Erica sets out with renewed determination. Passing through the ancient forest Zaha brings them close to Grado's borders. As they near the town of Seraphue, Erica's fears are assuaged by the lack of trees. But never before seen terrors crawl in the shadows of the trees. Chapter 4, Ancient Horrors. Horrors. I thought it might have sounded like I said something else. We are approaching Seraphue at the border of Renee and Grado. Once we cross, we'll be in Grado. Renval won't be much farther. That is, assuming we can cross the border without mishap. Oh, look, over there. Those strange figures. What are they? Are they human? I've never seen anything like it. What could they be? What have we done to deserve the trials before us? What is happening to us? How could such abominations walk our lands while the sacred stones protect us? Lute, please, it's dangerous outside the walls. Stay here in the village. Those are revenants, aren't they? They were the vanguard of the Demon King in the days of darkness. The Tome of Nazania describes them in Chapter 2, Section 7, Paragraph 8. You know of them? Duh, I'm a prodigy. I can recall almost everything I see and hear. According to the book, revenants attack using razor-sharp claws. Sounds painful, wouldn't you say? Yes, be that as it may, I must go aid those travelers outside. You should stay here within the safety of the village. Very well. I don't mind staying here. In fact, it seems a smarter choice. Magic is far more powerful than any monster's claws. The thickest hide and strongest armor are useless against magic's power. Yes, I suppose I could have studied sword. But magic is worthy of me. Even if this village were to be assaulted by monsters, I could defend it perfectly. A little bit full of yourself there, Lute. Travelers, you must listen to me. The ancient forest of Zaha is dangerous. Head south past through this place before the fiends surround you. Who are you? My name is Archer. The temple has assigned me the task of cleansing the forest of these things. There are so many of the fiends, though. I wonder if I stand much chance alone. So if you would, please flee now while you have the chance. Fiends? You're not talking about the same fiends that served the ancient Demon King. That can't be right. They're nothing but legends and fairy tales. Yes, I felt the same when I heard. And yet, here they are. This place is filled with them. I wonder how far they've spread. Surely they're not in Renee alone. But why are they here? How? Beware, Your Highness. Something approaches. Please, allow me to deal with this. Evil shade, may the blessed light drive you away from this land. And here we see the first use of magic in the game. And he gets a crit and gets to attack twice in a row, completely going against everything the game has created to be real. We gotta help. We can't fight them all alone. Do you have orders? And here's where we get to pick maps. If we wanted to, we can support Amy and Colm again. Oh no, it's just saying who they're supported with. I don't really care about the supporting too much. But here we get to pick the units we want to use. Vanessa's good for going down and getting loot from the village down south. Mulder's good for healing. Garcia really isn't good for anything. Colm is really good here. And Seth is too much of a jag to use right now. I'll get Mamie some training. And this is what I would suggest if you want to do a lot of training and get your characters up to higher levels. But if you want to just fly through, I'd suggest just using Seth and Garcia and Gilead and just kind of sweeping through all of them, because they're not going to be able to harm those three too much. So we're going to... she's in the perfect spot. She can fly directly down here. She can go attack this guy. Let's do that. Let's do that. And I think we're good. Fight. One of my companions is in that village to the south. If any of you can get there swiftly, I implore you to watch over her safety. Alright, so just to let you guys know, not only is there a weapon triangle, swords against axes, axes against lances, lances against swords, there's also a magic triangle. It is light damage beats darkness, darkness beats anima, and anima beats light damage. So you also have to be wary of what mage you're having attack who. So Arthur is a monk. He uses light damage, and these little things right here use dark magic. So Arthur is naturally better against them. Real quick, we'll have you go... Actually, you can go and probably attack this one. Yeah, you're good enough to be able to do that, Erica. I've leveled you up kind of so much to where you're at the point to where you can kind of fend for yourself. But if you guys aren't at that kind of point, it's definitely gonna be harder to do with Erica flying solo. Vanessa, I want to keep you out of harm's way as much as possible while still attacking. So that's really good. Go ahead and do that. Because Vanessa is very, very important late game. It helps you rescue a lot of characters and just helps you overall do a lot better in the game. There's gonna be a chapter coming up later where you have to rescue 3 villagers in order to get a special item, and if you don't rescue those villagers, you have to pay for the item later in the game. And it's just entirely difficult. So let's see if Colm can weaken this guy. Can weaken him, but not enough. Only hit you. Oh, and Colm missed. Hit from here? No, you do too much. We're gonna heal you up real quick. Because Mulder is one of the hardest characters to promote in this game. But if you can do it, it pays off so much. Alright, I want Franz to miss. Okay, perfect. Because now Ross can go in and probably get a KO. Hopefully Ross can. Because I want Ross to get as much experience as possible. Okay, if Ross hits, perfect. Like I've said before, Ross is one of the best characters in this game. Because he can grow as more levels than any other character. There's going to be 2 other characters like him later in the game, but I won't spoil who they are or what class they are. That shouldn't have happened. I don't know why that happened. That's the problem with using emulators, everybody. Sometimes they kind of crash like that, but it's okay. I fixed it. And we'll put you right there. Alright, let's see how this unfolds. Oh, and she got hit again. My goodness. Even though it's a 50% chance to hit, he hit both times, which is scary. Let's see. And he's gonna attack that one. Missed, okay. Like, the monsters that we're fighting now will fight a lot more frequently later in the game, but early game they're just introducing them, how they act and whatnot. Late game they're a lot, they show up a lot more, and they do a lot more, and you'll see, it gets kind of crazy. And more enemies showed up. So this chapter is kind of fun. Let's hope this hits. Perfect. Alright. Almost got another level up, which would have been awesome, but you know, it wasn't quite there. Gonna heal Ross up, and I think Mulder might get a level up here, which will be the first level up you guys will see for Mulder. Yep, he got another level up, and how high did he get? That was such a terrible level up. All that work for nothing. Let's see. We're gonna have you attack this guy, just to get him gone. Because I want Ardor to attack the eyeball. That was a good level up. I want Ardor to attack this eyeball guy. Doesn't do quite enough. But as you can see, there's the up and down arrows to tell you what's better against what, and that's how you determine like what's better in the weapon triangle. It's definitely a lot more helpful, but normally I've just had it remembered. And bows don't take part of the weapon triangle, they just deal normal damage to everything. And staves, well, they heal. Or they can... There's gonna be staves later in the game, you know, the stabs that Mulder uses that can harm the opponents, but not in like the traditional way of actually hurting them. Just in the way of how would you say in the way of like hindering them in a way. It'll be fun. Your flesh shows no sign of putrefaction. It seems you're not a revenant. I've decided to join you in battle now. My name is Luch. I'm a mage of superior wisdom and rare ability. I've been reading up on these revenants. They are quite simply no match for me. I am superior, after all. And you get Luch, who is a normal mage who uses anima magic, and she has fire and a golden berry. Loot is also really, really good late game. Like, there's a lot of characters you get now that if you use them enough and use them wisely, they are really good in the late game stuff. Alright. And I'll put... No, I'm gonna leave Erica right where she is. Let's see what these guys decide to do. Oh, we're going right after her. Okay, good, it missed. That's perfect, that's perfect. Luke is actually really, really good late game. Right now she's really weak, she's only level 1. But later game, she's really, 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 really good. You want to keep her alive. There's a lot of characters in the game where if you keep them alive long enough, and you keep them alive to the late game, they just help out a ton. And of course, you know, Namie's just being Namie and taking this guy out. Like, there's a lot of characters that you get like right now that are really, really good, and then some characters that you get in late game that aren't too good. Oh my! Those travelers are besieged by the agents of evil. Haha, right you are, Lady La Rochelle. I cannot allow this to happen. Come. We must charge down these cliffs and rush to their aid. We charge down these cliffs, and the only thing we'll be rushing to is death. How about we find us a nice, gentle path down, Ah, yes. Well, let us hurry nonetheless. I simply cannot abide those wicked beasts running amok. Those 3 characters will come important later in the game. However, right now, they're of no importance. Alright, this is where things get fun because more enemies keep coming in. Well, this is like, that was the last wave of enemies that came in the top left. But, they make it seem so easy. And then they add, like, a ton more enemies. And it just becomes a lot harder. It's not fun. Okay, good. I'm gonna make it so they can barely attack Colm, so Colm can weaken them for Ross, of course. Because Ross is already level 3. Okay, normally by now I have him a higher level, but, you know, that's okay. Alright, I was just looking at his stats. His strength is actually fairly high. His strength is actually the same, almost the same as Franz, who's a level higher. He's got higher strength than Erica, but that's expected because he's an axe wielder. Alright, what to do now? Alright, you can do good damage to him. But, question of the day today. What is your, let's be random. What's your preferred laundry detergent? I'm gonna be completely random. What laundry detergent does your family use the most? My family uses Gain the most. But, yeah, that's the one I like to use well, because it smells really good. But, you know, that's just a really random question. I like that. I'm sticking with it. What's your favorite laundry detergent, guys? Leave that in the comment section below. Yep, that's an automatic kill, basically. Good job, Arter. You're actually doing stuff. See, Arter is not too good late game. I mean, he can be good, but you know, he's not really worth the effort too much. We'll put you right there with your iron sword. And let's see. You're not going to be able to take it out, but you're going to be able to do heaps of damage. Alright, and place you right about here, so, you have swords or lances? You have lances. Yeah, I'm keeping you away from Erica. And we're gonna have to attack him right here. Take this guy out. And should I send you back up there? I'll put you right here. Oh, I really hope you guys didn't hear that Skype message. My Skype was supposed to be off. Let me make that like that. Alright, sorry about that. My Skype messages were supposed to be off. Whoops. That's okay. Alright, we're almost done. There's still a ton of enemies left. They're not going to be able to do much, hopefully. We're kind of speeding up through it. If anything semi-bad happens, we'll have to restart the chapter. Okay, Franz is actually getting kind of weak here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is scary. Franz, you need help. Oh, that was a good level up, too. But we're gonna go ahead and heal Franz real quick. Okay, that was almost really bad. We're gonna have you attack this guy with your slim lance. I know I'm speeding up through this, but it's just like, a lot of this stuff kind of becomes monotonous. And really what you guys are probably here for is storyline, see me kind of freak out whenever a character dies and have to reset. Because that's where this game can get annoying. Ross got another level. Decent. Vanessa attack with your Iron Lance. Can you possibly kill this guy? You can. It's not often that the knights can attack twice. When they do, they just do heaps of damage, and it's really hilarious. We'll have Luke do that. Okay, good, you cannot get through. This guy right here, though, is a special kind of Revenant. He's basically a promoted... promoting is when you make a class better. He's basically a promoted Revenant who has actually terrible stats. What am I thinking? He has a lot of HP. Those stats are awful. Why is that even a thing? I don't know. It's kind of funny though. Actually, I don't know what, like how hard he's supposed to hit. It's just kind of funny, really. Colm, you get out of there. That's kind of scary. And take that guy out. And we'll see what the enemies do. Doesn't even attack him. Too scared. Alright, Loot needs to be healed. I'm just checking to see how to get, Loot up there safely. There is no way, especially with this guy there. We will put you right here. Send Loot up this way, probably. Oh yeah, if you want like a quick way down here and you don't bring your flyer, just knock down the branch right here and it becomes a bridge so you can get across. But the preferred way is to use Vanessa. Nope, you can't kill him. You can weaken him just enough for Ross to kill him. And you got the crit! That was crazy! I didn't expect that. I want Ross to come down and kill the boss though, so this will take some time. I never visited that village up there. Let me show you guys what's in there real quick. Do you see that old snag to the south of here? Bet it would make a handy bridge if you could knock it over. See, I just said that. Take a weapon to it and give it a few good whacks. That should do it. Here, take this and give it a try. It ought to do the trick. Then he gives you an iron axe, which I just bought for Ross. Well, now we have a backup. Well, that's good. Everything's good. Give Mulder some extra EXP. Everybody else basically where they are. So you should go up there and slowly, basically just kill yourself because you challenged the wrong guy. And nope, so Ross wouldn't be able to hit him anyways. Let's give the kill to Colm. Colm needs a level or 2. Alright. These are bad levels. I don't like this. Why are these level ups being so bad to me? Alright. This guy right here, I think he will move if you get in range. So you want to get one of your characters just like slightly out of range and then move in and attack. Because he will attack you if you are in range of his movement. So just, be careful of that. Most bosses don't do that, but he's special. And we'll just start sending everybody else down. As, backup. In case someone else needs to make a kill. Or, in case someone needs to be rescued and taken away. Alright, take him out, perfect. Well, not take him out, but you bring him down to a level to where, you guessed it, Ross can. I give too much credit to Ross. He's not, like, super overpowered, but he's actually, really, really good. I highly suggest using Ross as much as possible. Alright, that music is how you know that the level is almost over, if you haven't noticed that by now. We're going to heal up Loot to give Mulder the EXP, and we'll start slowly moving everybody in. Let's see. Let's put Franz just out of range and see if actually I'm right, because I don't really remember too much if he does attack. I'm pretty sure he does, but I could be wrong. I normally am wrong, but I could be wrong. I wasn't wrong. Now I don't look like an idiot. Well, I mean, I do, but that's just normal. Alright, let's see if I can weaken him a bit more without killing him. Nope, that'll kill him. Will this kill him? That'll definitely kill him. What about this? That'll kill him. Will Ross just kill him? Ross will not just kill him. That's what I want. Can Ross kill him with the iron axe? Ross can kill him with the Iron Axe. Perfect. That was a full 100 EXP. That was like full level right there. That was a really good level up too. We'd killed all the monsters. Still, we'd best burn the bones to ash to make sure they don't return. I still can't believe that we've been fighting here. I'd thought those fiends nothing more than myth and legend. Those revenants are said to be the least of the dark creatures, and yet the weakest of them could outmatch any normal man. We cannot take this enemy lightly. Oh yes, there are much worse than those revenants and the entombed. Let's see, there's bone walkers, mouth tubes, gargoyles, bales. Why, I bet you any creature of lore could be walking again. Yes, we're in for some trouble. Even my fabulous power may not be enough. Oh, divine light, show me, is this a sign of dark days to come? By all that's holy, what is happening? Princess Erica? Perhaps it would be wise to return to Frelia and regroup. Pressing forward seems foolish in light of recent events. We cannot face both Grato's forces and more of those terrible things. Seth, I follow your point, but nothing would please me more than running for safety. But what of my brother? He and his men are trapped in the same situation we are. I know full well that I may be leading us into even greater danger, but please try to understand. I do, my princess, and I vow to see you through this safely. Aha! Foul creatures, beware! I, La Rochelle, bestow upon you the honor of banishment at my blessed hands. Oh, where are the monsters? Well, we just finished. Ah, glad tidings indeed. The heavens must be rejoicing. I am a tad disappointed, however. After all, I did rush all the way down here to show you the splendor of my might. Wahaha, it's a real shame, isn't it, La Rochelle? I skipped that line of dialogue, oh no. Pardon me, but who are you? Me? Since you ask, please allow me to introduce myself. It is I, the true light and glory of the sacred realm of Rouston. Stop, Lady Arshel, you mustn't continue. You cannot reveal your true identity here. Oh yes, you're right. Oh, I get so careless sometimes. Now, I must ride off in anonymity. Oh, how beautifully romantic. Right. Fare thee well, strangers. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Come, Dozla, Renak, we ride. Wahaha! Let's go, Renak. All right. What was that about? And that, my friends, is the end of Chapter 4, the end of Episode 5. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and be sure to subscribe as well, and answer the common question today. Take care, everyone.